get your notepad and your pen and start writing notes, because this will probably be the most helpful video ever. I don't know. I hope so. Can you guys guess what school I'm going to? I'm going to Seattle University. I'm really excited. So if you guys have seen my what I learned in high school video, you probably noticed that I kind of like pointed out some things that you should do in high school that will help you in your college application. And so I'm gonna like bring them up again, and I'm going to talk about how to apply to college. And it's gonna be very, very fun for you. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it so much. Oh my gosh, it's like going to Disneyland, because it's the happiest place on earth. I'm joking. It's terrible. You're gonna cry, you're gonna be stressed, you're gonna be sleep deprived, you're gonna be everything all mixed into one, because college applications are not easy. If you think applying to college is easy and that you know for sure you're gonna get in, let me tell you, you might not even get in. I'm just saying, because this girl right here, to be honest, I got rejected by most of the colleges that I applied to. At the time, I felt really sad and mad and just a lot of mixed emotions, and I always had that question in my mind, like, why did they not accept me? I fell in love with every single school. Why can't they just love me back? Type of thing, like, you know, it's a relationship. And then one school in particular accepted me, and I was really happy because I didn't think I was gonna go to college. I had a plan B. We're like, okay, I'm gonna go to a community college and then apply again. But once I got this one acceptance, I was like, thank you for accepting me. Thank you for loving my application. Thank you for being so kind, and just thank you for being this blessing in disguise, because I was really in an unmotivating state. And I can't wait to see you in the fall. Here's my reaction in getting accepted into Seattle University. It's very funny. You're gonna love it a lot. Wow. Hey guys, so I'm going to film, well, I'm filming my reaction of college acceptances. Today is March 1st, and I am checking Seattle University right now. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh, not now. Yay! Congratulations on your admission to Seattle University. Woo! Guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why am I crying? Oh! Oh shit, my contact, fuck, my contact fell out. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's so cute too. It has like these little confetti like on the screen just spreading around, and it's like red and orange. Guys, I was like so nervous about this. I don't know why. Like I was searching last night, like, oh, when do college acceptances come out, because I know it's in March and April, and so I didn't know that Seattle would be today. And I was just like, that's been on my mind this entire day. I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I got in. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Like, especially for nursing. Okay, so I cried because I saw a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in nursing. Like, I believe that everything happens for a reason, so I'm gonna say this right now. If you guys do not get into your dream school or do not get into most or all of the colleges that you apply to, don't give up. Keep moving forward because everything happens for a reason. Not getting accepted, there's a reason for that. Don't get discouraged. I know you will. I mean, it's a normal feeling. I got so discouraged when I didn't get into this one school. Just know that it's for a better reason and that I'm getting in my spirituality state here, but God has a plan for you, and that is part of his plan, and whatever happens, it's for the better good. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna just talk about like the steps in the college application from high school all the way to getting accepted. While in high school, do shit. Just do a bunch of stuff, because on the Common App you're going to have maximum of 10 activities, and you're gonna want to fill up every single slot. 2 common activities that I think you should not put is NHS, National Honor Society, and CSF. I think that's just a California thing, California Scholarship Federation, but try not to put those 2, okay? Because then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, she or he is doing the same thing as every single other person that we've seen. Do whatever you can to fill up those activities. It can be volunteering, do some community service, but also do stuff that not a lot of people are doing. So the whole point of applying to college is showing how unique you are and why that school should choose you. You are competing against thousands of other students around the world, okay? There are people in a different country who are applying to the same school as you, and you are competing against them. You are trying to stand out, and I'm sorry if this is gonna scare you, but I feel like it should, because then it will like push you to your limits. It's going to be scary, it's going to be difficult, it's gonna be everything all in one. And where else are you gonna find the realest advice out there, huh? You're gonna find it here, through me, Katrina Castaneda. Yep, that's right. By volunteering, you're showing that, you know, you care for your community and you're active and you're not just sitting on your bed being lazy on your phone like how I am this summer, but it's okay. Also, do projects. I did a couple projects. So I had a mission statement for that project and I had a goal, and then I would make my own activity based on that, if that makes so. An example is I was so interested in global health. Even though we live in a small town, I wanted to educate people in my community. And so by doing that, I created a website, put like some mission statement and a goals, and then I also researched some articles and videos so that they can like learn on their own. And then I did this activity about trachoma, which is a disease that causes blindness, and it happens in developing countries. So how I educated my peers is that I showed them a documentary. So we all like sat and did like a movie night and watched a documentary, and then afterwards I blindfolded them and I let them like write, walk around, try to meet new people, eat, and all of that stuff. So that's the type of project that maybe you guys can do that can really, you know, that stands out in itself. And if you do multiple of those and you probably like do 10 projects, and that will fill your whole Common App, girl, boy, you are on a roll. Good for you, good job. So get kind of close to your teachers. I said this in my previous video. Get on your teacher's good side because you will need teacher recommendations. Also, get close to your high school counselor because they will need to send you counselor recommendations as well. Not every school requires it. Like for me, I had to ask like 2 teachers and then my high school counselor. This is what I did. I gave them a folder and I was like, here, this is everything about me. This is what I've done. This is the class that I've taken in your class. This is what I learned in your class. And please write a good recommendation with this information. Or if you're really like good buds with that teacher, then he or she will probably know what to write about you. So get on their good side because you will need teacher recommendations, you know. And then throughout high school, try to maintain your grades and your GPA, because in college, when applying to college, every single thing matters. Your grade matters, your activities matter, your essays matter for sure, and your GPA or your SAT and your ACT scores matter. Every little thing matters. So for grades, try to maintain your grades throughout high school. Be consistent with it. Try your best in high school. Maintain that GPA too, because they will ask for it. And yeah, and then after high school, it depends what college you go to. Some colleges are really like, oh, what is your GPA? What was your high SAT score? It shouldn't matter. Okay, you got into that school. It shouldn't matter after that. But yes. Until then, keep up the good work. So, SAT, ACT scores. Just do your freaking best on them. I know we all hate that exam. We all do. I'm so glad that I don't have to take another SAT or ACT exam ever again. I'm freaking okay, anyways. Yes, everyone hates them. Yeah, so how I study for the SAT, ACT is I went to class for it and they prepped me. I stuck with one test. So I stuck with the SAT. By taking multiple practice exams, I kind of knew how their questions are, what type of questions they ask, and how to solve it more efficiently and quickly. I got a decent score, I would like to say. I did not get a high enough score that can get me into more colleges though, but I did get a decent score that got me into Seattle University. And then I did take one ACT exam, and let me tell you, it felt easier, but it was very different. Take one and stick with it because you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna get used to the whole environment, the whole vibe of that one exam. Just try your best in every single thing, and then once you submit them to college, you don't have to take them again. Research. Re-freaking search. It's a word for a reason. You search again and again and again. Research the hell out of colleges and the major that you want to get into. You should do all of the research probably like junior year and the summer before senior year, because senior year, I'm telling you, it is applying to college year. It just is. Re-freaking search the hell out of the colleges, the programs, the major, the careers, everything, because that's how you're going to expand your knowledge, basically. Make a list of the potential colleges that you're thinking of applying to. Then go to each college website and look at the major that you're thinking of majoring in. Seattle University, for example. So I search up Seattle University. I search everything about that college first, and like how they do academics, how they do, you know, their mission statement, their goals, all of that stuff, their history, how Seattle is in terms of weather, and then the student life, everything about college. And then I go into their academics and then the majors, and I go into the nursing because I want to major in nursing. And you would read how they see nursing and their goals in that nursing program. Seattle University has a direct nursing program, which means that starting freshman year, I am going to take classes that leads into nursing. So I'm taking bio and chem, and those two classes will help me in future nursing classes, if that makes sense. And then I would go to the next school and compare and contrast. Does this school have the type of program that I want to be in? Yes or no? Do I like how they're going to teach me? Yes or no? You know, it's all based on your preference, and you really have to research. Okay, I'm gonna give you some helpful websites. Niche is one that you can go into, and College Scoreboard US, I think that's what it's called. You would just search up like the school, and they'll give you all their stats and everything that you need to know of how to get into that school. Branch out more. I know it's scary to think that you're going to fly across the country. Another thing that I could have done is apply to schools across the country, but based on my personal preference, I didn't want to fly out so far. I just wanted to be kind of close to home, but like farther from home. So don't be afraid to apply out of state. I really emphasize to research, because you might find a school that no one has been talking about. Honestly, in my school, no one has been talking about Seattle University. I'm the one who found it, applied to it, and then now I'm a student there. Get out of your comfort zone already. Branch out to unknown schools or not so popular schools, because that's, to be honest, you have a higher chance of getting into that school that no one else knows. I have to be honest, convincing my parents to allow me to go out of state was really hard. It's a parent thing. They don't want their child to leave, unless your parents really want you to leave, but they don't want their child to go so far away from home, because what if something happens? And I understand that. I fully understand that now. But it's all about you. You need to learn how to be independent, and maybe sometimes it's gonna be out of state. Okay, next, finally. I'm pretty sure high schools host college fairs. Go to that. There's this one high school here that had a college fair, and me and my friend went, and we picked up some brochures and flyers and talked to the advisors who came, and it was a really good experience. You would find like a school that you've never heard of, and then you talk to someone who works at that school, and you're like, wow, actually I'm gonna try and like apply to this school, and be like, hell yeah, okay. Also, if like colleges come to your high school, go to that, talk to them, connect with them, try to see if that school is really meant for you. Oh, so that was everything that you could do, that you should do in high school. And that's everything that I kind of did in high school. Yeah. Save the turtles! Okay, I have to stop. Applying to college, the actual process. Once you see their essay prompts, write as many drafts as you can. You know, I think what I did is that I copied and pasted the essay question on a Google Doc, and then I listed potential answers that I could write about, that I could write a full-on essay about, and then I chose one that I felt very passionate in, and then I started writing my soul out. And it is okay to go over the word limit at first, and then you just start narrowing it down. And honestly, like, I could have written many other drafts and done many corrections, but I didn't, and I think you should. So write as many drafts that you can possibly write, make corrections, you know, level up every single time you write. The whole point of writing essays is for colleges to know who you really are. You know, talk about your personal life, talk about the challenges that you went through, talk about anything that will show them who you are and that will make you stand out among the others. Do all-nighters if you need to. I remember, I think I'm gonna post some here. But anyways, I remember when I stayed up really late to do this one essay. I think it was for UCLA because they required so much. Yeah, like there's gonna be colleges that will require like 3 essays or 4 and then more, and then I'm like, oh, can I just stop? But yeah, do all-nighters if you need to, you know, put yourself on that college grind, because trust me, you will feel accomplished afterwards. Your hard work will pay off even if you don't get accepted. You will feel, oh my god, I just did that, you know? Understand their financial aid, understand how much money they gave you, understand how you can pay off the tuition and stuff. That's very important in deciding with your family what school you're gonna go into, because if you don't understand the financial aid terms, they're not gonna understand, and then you guys won't be on the same page, and then you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, for sure. So yes, understand everything about college with your parents, with your family, because then it will be easier for you guys to make a decision. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that this helped you and getting a sense of how the college application is. I gave the realest advice I could ever give. Please let me know if it did help you. You should subscribe because this girl is going to move in a month, and I'm gonna probably show that and my whole journey in Seattle. Like, if you guys want to follow me on my journey in being an independent teenager in Seattle, Washington, please subscribe and follow my social media, because there will be a lot of that, and how the college life is for me, and being out of state away from my family, being in the nursing program. I know there's a lot who are going to want to be in nursing and want to be in the science field or whatever, but yeah, just subscribe. I will post more. I hope you have a good day. Smile, be positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!